Oh folks, how we doing? Today, me and Michelle, we are in Bedford. There is, well, she's putting keys in my bag. So there's a car show on today. Well, it's actually the River Festival in Bedford, but alongside it there's a car show. It's called 100. So it's basically 100 cars from 100 years, right down the high street. So there should be some interesting vehicles. And it's everything from sort of vintage to modified to sports cars and stuff. I know Louis already here. He's got his car on display, that little Punto. So we're going to go track him down and then we'll have a look at some cars. So we haven't found Louis yet, but we found some cars. So I've got a Sierra Cosworth here. Looks fairly clean. Yeah, the interior's quite clean on this. About as clean as mine, I suppose. Got a Supra. Clean. Now that's cool. That is very cool. Clean little Mini. Some more up there.
Okay, see you later.
So, got an old buggy miner here. Looks fairly original. Crazy paintwork. I'd say an older boy drives it, judging by the cushion. So we've got on this one. Yeah, totally genuine car, no modifications. Hopefully that'll come up. Nice. Nice Mercedes. Do love the sticker. So there's definitely an eclectic range of vehicles here. There's Louis in his car there. So, little Triumph, TR6. Quite clean. Very nice. Jag XJS. That is very clean, that's been restored. Right, so we found the Louis. Here is the Louis.
Hello.
Wearing
Appropriate attire.
Appropriate attire.
Yes.
They've had some food, we've had some breakfast, and we're currently hunting for cars because there's no real organisation to this. They're just sort of everywhere. So this is quite cool. It's clearly recently been restored, very recently. By the looks at the exhaust and the paint that's burnt off. Yes. There's that. That's proper sign written as well. That's all hand been done. I don't know whether that comes up on camera, but very nice. What year is it? Be 78 maybe? Yes, I like that. I like that a lot. I'd make an awesome recovery truck. So what we've got over here? We've got that. Yeah, but you said that you didn't know where you was going, so you just parked up.
Yeah.
So you can't blame them. That's your fault. But then again, why is the vet with these?
It's a Stingray. Yeah. See, that's cool.
So we've got a couple of Z cars. This one's kitted up. It's quite nice. Please do not sit or touch on the vehicle. If anybody does that, they fucking deserve a slap. Yeah, it's quite cool, like this. 70, it's pretty standard. While we have a Cupra, I do not know.
That's what you want.
Tiff's going mental out of a
Do you have
dog.
any car in here? No.
Yes. Yes. So, yeah, got the Ranger. Sorry? Yes. We need a tent on the van. So, got a man with a sparkly shit paint job polishing his wheels. The might be a wrap. Yeah, it's a wrap. It's a wrap, that's why it's not very shiny. Fucking awful. Yes. I do want one of these. I do like them. I don't know why he's wrapped it though. Wrapping is just awful. So we'll walk away, otherwise I'll just abuse him to his face. Just end up in a fight. But I do like these Alphas. Probably as reliable as any other Alpha on the road, but they are a proper cool car. Top speed 191 mile an hour. It's £61,000 or £62,000. That's a lot in any money. So, 325 diesel.
That's what needs to get video on.
A diesel in a convertible. It's not really what you want, is it? Nice looking motor. Pretty basic trim for these. Ain't got a bucket or anything. That one's quite low. E46. Don't quite know what model that one is. 3 Series, but I don't know what E number it is. This one's cool. Yeah, pretty clean and standard. Other than being slammed on the ground, which is nice. Nice little Audi TT. Absolutely hated these when they first came out, but I don't like Volkswagen Audis at all really, but these have sort of grown on me. I like what they stand for. Yeah, they're quite cool looking cars. I do quite like them. Slate me all you want, I don't care. And then we got Stingray over here. I'm pretty certain we see that at Watford a couple of weeks back. Yeah, there was a couple of these there. I don't know whether this one was there, but it's not too bad. It's a little bit of crazing on the front cone, but being fiberglass, you know, you can't always odds it, especially in this country. But it's honest, it's used. So, yeah, quite like it. Oh yeah, I forgot this thing in the middle. I think that is Seat Leon. It's quite cool.
Huh?
That's the same colour as your punter, isn't it? I think it is.
Same this thing going on there.
Yeah.
What colour is it?
Alright.
It's standard candy white, but it's got 2 coats of pearl red over it. So it's a 3-stage.
That's what I've got, but it's got like green red in it.
Yeah. Nice.
Interesting. So it'll make you panic every time you go anywhere. Does it not? Is it on air? Yeah. So yeah, I've been going monster trucking like that. Can you? Yeah, I'd be panicked. It's literally OCD matters.
It's clean. It's been done nice. I always like these handles. This handle there for the back door. As he just said, I don't know if you heard, but it's all on air ride. So it's been done very nice. Very clean. Very clean install. Selection of stickers. It's very nice.
See in the room? It's really weird.
I'm not tall enough.
No.
Oh, it's been.
That's cool.
Yeah. That's a nice paint job.
It's interesting.
Right, so we come back round to where we found Louis. Got this Sierra. Apparently it's an not police car, TV car. Pretty awful. Having a good look around it, panel gaps are awful. I don't quite know why anybody would do that, but whatever. This is Louis. As you know, you've seen this at the bike shop. But we'll do a proper video on this one day. So we've got a nice little sunbeam here. It's quite nice. We was chatting to this chap earlier, and he does actually race it, hence why it's just used and abused. It's all caged up and You can see, oh, he's got scrutineering passes over there. That's what it's done. So, yeah, it's quite cool. Well, there's some information there for you. And we got Triumph Herald. Apparently this has only done like 4,000 miles since new. How true, I do not know. Yeah, 4,198. It's done for since apparently.
Yeah.
It's got clean. It's, yeah, honest. Oh, it's done 6,000 miles. Sorry, my bad. So, the TVR with an electric motor.
Tesla motor. Oh, is it? Yeah.
Everybody uses Tesla motors.
Yeah.
I never knew why.
Yeah, so it's a used Tesla motor, and we've got some MG-ZS battery pack, so from an old MG-ZS. So there's going to be 2 cooled battery packs, one in the front, one in the back. It's going to have fast charging, 150 mile range, so that should go really well. I've actually got another TVR, Griffith 500, which is a 5-litre V8, and once this is done, we're going to race that against this down at Santa Pod, see which one wins.
Nice.
Who knows? Like and subscribe, Charge Heads UK. There's your plug.
Definitely.
There's my plug.
Have a look at my channel, DG Retro Customs. DG Retro Customs.
What sort of stuff do you do on it?
Modify classic cars, restore classic cars and stuff like
wicked.
that. So yeah, this is right on my street. Other than the electric motor.
Well, you know,
I get the appeal where it's going. They are quick in that, but
well,
I
mean,
like
it's the obvious, you know, future for classic cars, because you know, eventually a classic car is going to be a bit like, you know, owning a horse. You have to go somewhere special to race them, to drive them. I think it might eventually go that way. And
I think with like the introduction of like hydrogen and the advancements they're making with that, I think that's going to be the way to go. Because an internal combustion engine is relatively easy to convert to hydrogen.
I disagree. I think hydrogen is going to be good for certain areas of the world for big transport.
Yeah.
But the way that battery technology has come on so quick, because essentially a hydrogen fuel cell car has batteries and electric motors.
Yeah, still that's the story, yeah.
Because the batteries have come on so quick, and you know, they are getting a lot better in terms of the chemistry they're using, and using less precious metals and all the rest of it, even though the precious metals in batteries are the same precious metals that they use in refining petrol and in that phone that you're using.
Yeah.
But these are older Teslas, so they've got the old battery technology, but the newer Teslas have got non-precious metal that make up the battery. But Charge Heads UK is about modified EVs like the Tesla there.
Yeah.
That's the performance on the right. This one's a dual motor.
Okay.
If people know the difference, you've got the dual motor is the long range essentially, which is 4.4 0 to 60. The performance is 3.1.
Nice.
But you can do a performance boost on the dual motor for 1,500 quid, which makes the 0 to 60 3.7. So that's my missus' daily driver.
Yeah.
Which is good fun.
No, they are quick. There's no.
Oh yeah, they're quick.
Oh, I've got no sort of.
They really have. I mean, that particular one. My friend here, Clive, he's got a 800 brake horsepower Evo 6, which weighs just under 1,300 kilograms.
Yeah.
And he loves his Tesla. You know, we're both we're both petrol heads traditionally. You know, I've had Honda DC2, which are turbo, Subaru Impreza, S14, Skyline R33, Daihatsu Charade GTTI, which old school, you know, bit of motoring. But you know, for me, it's electric. It's definitely the way forward. But I do appreciate the older cars.
Yeah.
Of course I do. But every time I see an older car now, I think, oh, what motor and battery pack will go in that? Good to meet you guys, though.
Yeah. Pleasure to meet you, mate.
Take it easy, mate. Be good, yeah?
Yeah.
I'll check out the channel. What was it again?
DG Retro Customs.
DG Retro Customs.
LMX5 here. It's got big brakes, so I'm assuming this one gets used quite a bit. Louis probably creaming himself now. Sorry?
join that conversation.
But you're creaming over this.
Huh?
You're creaming over this, aren't you?
Yeah. It's great. I love it. I love
Would
it.
you like me to tell you exactly where it's all wrong?
No, just let me break. There's a husky here.
See, that's clean. I like that. I can appreciate that.
Do you know what else I find really good? Periodically correct speakers.
Yes.
Periodically correct. I mean, I like
That's a clean car.
Do you remember on the Pulsar when I lost the big?
I never see your Pulsar, did I?
Oh, you never see it? Oh,
No.
you heard it. 5-inch model.
That's quite clean.
Yeah, nice. It's clean, isn't it?
This is clean.
Yeah, nice.
No silly fitted body kits. No poorly fitted body kits. I will need to have a look at the other. Yeah, I'm not sure whether I like that. Although it looks painted rather than wrapped. So that's impressive and it's been done very well. Yeah. Not my cup of tea, but it's alright, I suppose. So, come over to some proper cars now. I'm not sure what this is. Got 8 on it. That's a Morris 8. See, helps if you've got name badges. Can't know everything. That's nice. I like that. Tastefully done. Original price was £135. Nice. Very nice. I want this as well. Don't know what this is. It's too old. But that's cool.
That's old.
Yeah, it's gorgeous, isn't it?
I'd want to do that one.
With the wheels.
That's an old car, man.
Yeah, that's an old one as well.
There's a Ford T. Very nice. Hill modification. Very nice. I like this. I like this a lot. I like its originality as well.
Chugga.
Do love the fact that there is a screwdriver and some insulating tape. Nice old Jag, what 2? That's cool. I've had the pleasure of driving one of these and they are beautiful. Would have one. Very nice. Got some sort of military vehicle. I drive this every day just for sheer shits and giggles of it. I know Chris would like this. Chris at Kahnawake Utah Garage and Workshop. He loves all this stuff. There's a Lancer. That's an Alpha. That's cool, isn't it? That's
cool. Look at the wooden gear.
That's. We need a little bit of class, so wooden ashtray and gear stick. That is a sick colour. I like that colour.
Spotlight's hiding for a rally day. 2-litre V6.
I'd have this as a daily driver that you'd use once a month because it'd always be in the garage. The only 2-litre V6 in the UK. America 6-cylinder fucking hell. It's got a dog leg box. Oh man, it's got sexy wine to it. Cortina Mark 2. 16 GT rock cover, whether it is a 16 head. Yeah, 1600. I've got a mirror underneath. Yes, clean. Interior's all been redone on this. Missed these. Old Escort. 1300E.
Do you give me some more as well?
Nice. Oh, it's such a cool colour on this. Do like this. Another Mini Cooper, it's a proper John Cooper one, I think. No, that's a shame. It's a shame we haven't restored it as filled in the trims. I get why people do it. It's because they sort of rot out there, but it's not right. It's a cool little car. Apparently this is quite a rare car. Yeah, V8 Quattro. Pretty much standard. We've got Haley, is it? Yeah. See loads of these at that show at Watford.
Much nicer way to go down.
Yes, very nice. I'll go over there in a second. It's quite busy in here, so hopefully you can hear me. Got this monstrosity. Don't like this. Not my cup of tea at all. Although I would have the engine. So, a nice TVR here. Yeah, that's cool. That's a cool bit of kit. £185 mph. Car is standard, chameleon orange with straight seats. That big bang in the background is a cannon, and we'll try and get some footage of that if it's still on when we go around there. Yes, it's cool. I like this. I like these a lot. Section 2CV. Wouldn't mind one of these. Just do something fun and stupid with it. Wouldn't have a standard one, they're absolutely diabolical, but do something really silly with it. It'd be fun. And we got Citroen Amis, basically the same as a 2CV underneath, but I don't know. Then the state version is a weird, just unusual cars. The last Porsche. Let's go have a look at this Ferrari. So that's cool. That's pretty.
V12, this is what, 4 litre V12?
V12 apparently.
Oh yeah, let's say
That is cool.
Cheers, thanks for that.
That's very nice. So is it? Ferrari 250 fast and fast with piano. Modified wider arches, Ferrari 250 GTI aluminium body shell, and a Ferrari 400 chassis reduced by 2 inches. V12 6 speed, 600 horsepower, 8,000 RPM. That's mental. That is splendid.
Secretion from every orifice.
That is that's full dribble. Yes. And our Porsche.
you've got it.
Is it air cooled one? Yeah.
Did a good job there.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice.
This
That cannon's still going off. We've got to go see that cannon in a minute. That's Tiffany bark in the background. Mini convertible. Right, that's steering wheel. It's quite clean, it's quite tidy. That's what the dash should look like on the Mini that I've got in the workshop. But somebody's modified it, put the dials in there and then put some lights on it. I think he's going to try and get a proper dash like this so we can refurb it for him. Old Rover.
It's an 80, right, okay.
Big old monster. Big old cruiser this is. Beautifully clean Anglia. Come past this earlier. It's got Z-Tech in it. It's caged out the back. Very clean install. Very clean. So, the Americans over here, some nice motors here. Don't know what all of these are, so I'll just guess. A Dodge of some description. It's a Stanley M apparently. Is that? Or is that his name? Pillarless coupe. Oh, look at that interior with the gold piping. That's full luxury, that is. Really drives like a boat. Very clean. Do you like that? The green and black El Camino. Now that is up my street. I do like the El Caminos. Yes. Clean install.
Shiny.
Shiny bits. Got slight metallic in the paint. Very nice finish. Don't like that green as well. I like that. I'd definitely drive this. I'd use this and abuse this. Sorry?
What you would do is line this with pond liner, right? Yeah, 2 layers of, and when it's really, really sunny, fill it with water and sit in the back.
No.
Of it. Yeah, that's what I would do.
I'd fill it full of engines and use it as it's intended. No, it's...
It is, it's public for red.
Now that is a big old Cadillac. That's nice.
So look at that car, I'll speak Lost Boys. Final scene, Lost Boys.
Very nice. Just cruising this all day. Little pickup. A few on my channel would actually love this. Very nice. Very clean. Do like the patina on this. It's all bagged up, obviously. I like that. Very nice. Sorry?
Down the dog.
This is a bit of me.
That's cool.
The old Beetle buggy, beach buggy thing. That is some serious metal flake.
It is, isn't it?
Seats. I do like the seats. The seats are nice. I do like them. Bentley.
Let's get some food. No thoughts, no thoughts.
So what colour is it?
Oh, sorry.
GTC W12.
Look at that.
Nice Cortina. Mark 5, I think it is. Very clean. Paint element. Been restored very well. The only thing that lets it down is the Capri laser wheels. Should have the proper ones. Oh, and the RS steering wheel. Well, the RS steering wheel does suit it. Okay. Nice. Like these as well. You'll never be able to afford one, but I do love these. It's just a fantastic vehicle. TVR. This one's got the same engine as mine. Basically, this is a Rover V8. I think this is a 3.5 litre, maybe 350, I'd say so. It's got an injection, yeah, 3.5.
C Ford, I think it's up near the faces. There is a Ford Model
It's very clean.
down there on the railing, I think. 1914. No worries. Well done. Yeah.
Just looking around.
Let's go back over here, and then we've got Martin Escort. That's cool. 13 GT maybe. Actually featured in the magazine by the looks of it. Yeah, I think it's 1300D. It's not bad stuff. Yeah, 1300D. It's won a few trophies. Very nice. Then we got, this will probably be, this is 2000 here. It's got 2 litre Pinto in it. The E was literally the highest spec Ford you could get in the day. I mean, look at that dash, you get all the extra trims and gauges. I think they pretty much all read the same thing. You get them.
I think it's sprayed under the board. I think it's sprayed under the board.
You would have thought so.
Yeah, look at that one there. Same colour.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all been done lovely, but that makes it a black car actually.
Well, it's original. It's not been welded before.
Eh?
It's all original. It's not been welded on the top
they're
lights.
the parts used to go on top of the struts.
Not many of them. I've had 3 of them.
Oh,
Yeah. Sorry about that. So you've got this 2000E. It's an honest car. It's not been molested or abused. It's pretty honest. Yeah, better. Windows open so we can get in there and actually have a look at that interior. Yeah. There's a lot of interior for the money for back in the day. Nice Mark II Escort here. Been kitted out for the track. Yeah, big tunnel. Is it 4-linked? Don't think it's been 4-linked to the back. Seats, bucket seats. Yeah.
Is it a BBR?
No, it's actually a Sierra Cosmo.
Oh, right, of course. Oh, well, it's nice, isn't it? So what, I mean, do you actually, I know you show it, but do you race it?
It's, I'd love to, but what you do clothing racing, you're going to end up
Yeah, bits are gonna fall. Yeah.
Yes. And this, I really do like. This is just clean, tidy. It's a little bit low, it's got banded steels, you know, and then the interior is just mint XR2 steering wheel. It's just clean and tidy, hopefully you can see. I'm sure I've seen this before. It's my Instagram page, you can check that out. Might be where I've seen it. I like that a lot. So I think that is all of the cars. So I'm going to go and find Louis and Michs. There's a run-off.
Fire!
Jesus.
One more.
She's fine.
Okay, apparently it's not a cannon.
Prime and load.
An elephant gun.
Now it's interesting to note that you've had 2 successful firings now. Now these weapons are incredibly difficult to manage. And it's not because of any lack of attention on behalf of Mr. Mitchell. It's because the pan is very sensitive to moisture. After each firing, that flint is starting to go blunt. So what you're trying to do is keep that rate of fire up. Humidity is also very bad. If the weapon gets wet, the powder turns into some form of porridge, and it's really, really difficult to fire. Though Mr. Mitchell is a very capable in his musketry, the Royal Navy and the British Army relied far more on the bayonet and the blade to secure their victory. The use of firepower was simply there to whittle down the odds on the other side, giving you that better chance of securing the victory. Present! In volley. Fire!
I'm not really interested in how high he can go. I want him to fall and slap into the floor, yeah. I mean, just why wouldn't you? I don't think you have.
And at that moment.
It's been a really hot day. It was the, I don't know whether I said before, but it's the River Festival as well. There was actually quite a lot going on. I couldn't really film too much. There was just so many people. It was unreal, and it's like a load of food and events and music, and so it wasn't too bad. The car show wasn't as good as I was expecting. Apparently it was better than yesterday, but I was busy yesterday, so maybe next year we'll cop up. Yeah, it is hot, as you can see, that absolutely dripping. Luckily he was by the river. There's plenty of water for Tiff. Let her go in a couple of times, so she's okay. And then we're going to take her. She had to be on the lead all day, bless her, which she doesn't like, and as I say, there's a lot of people. So we're going to go take her for a nice long walk. There's a forest near mine called Tulsi Forest, so there'll be shade. She can run around and climb trees and have some fun. So after food, yeah. So sort of rambling on a little bit, but yeah. I hope you enjoyed this. I do want to try and go to some more car shows, so if you know of anything sort of local to the Northamptonshire area, don't mind travelling a little bit, but you know, as close as possible, you know, because diesel at the minute is ridiculous, and you know, as I keep saying, I haven't got a lot of money. But yeah, I do want to keep going to the car shows. I enjoy seeing cars and chatting to people. And yeah, and it'd be nice to sort of meet some of you if you're about. So please check out my friends in the description box below. Please drop a comment, like, subscribe, do all the things, and I'll see you for the next one. Bye.